We live. Yo.
Yeah. What's up?
So
What's up?
A lot of anticipation, a lot of waiting, a lot of posting and spamming your damn timelines and the whole like. All for a greater good, though. We are here, Literally Anything Podcast. My main man Lefty, man D Hood, myself, Mr. KP. Welcome. All zero of y'all right now because we only 30 seconds in, and our people will be late to a lot of stuff. So hopefully, we'll catch up. But like I said, welcome. Our first iteration of this mission that we on, this thing we're about to get popping with. We appreciate anybody who tunes in, even if it's only for 30 seconds. Hopefully in them 30 seconds, you found something worth holding on to, and it'll bring you back for another 30 seconds next week and every week after that. So We appreciate y'all, and that is that. So, fellas, this is the first official. The first we haven't been able to do the 3-piece yet. So this is the first time they seeing this as you do as a whole. So I'm happy to be here with you brothers.
Hey, yeah, this has definitely been a nice build up.
Indeed, man. You gotta build anticipation. That's kind of
I mean, it's even as far as us behind the scenes, like, being on FaceTime for 2 hours and then really just like chopping it up. And then even me and Lefty getting on FaceTime and me and him talking for 2 hours just to figure out like our chemistry. Cause me and him have never met each other. So So us figuring out that how are we going to do the situation? What is this going to be? How is this going to live on? How do we, when we get a set? Cause I mean, like, let's keep it real. We did 100 and something likes on Facebook in a couple days, and
off nothing.
Yeah, like literally, hey, like this,
help us out a little bit.
Yeah, it's all about building. It's all about building.
And like when it takes on a life of its own, like how do we sustain it? And how do we continue to nourish that? And I think that we definitely did the groundwork before doing this official live. And I think moving forward, it'll definitely show in the long run.
Absolutely. Like, I'm just happy to be able to get involved in, like, because I've been away from like radio and things of this nature for a long time, doing things back in the day, internet radio stuff. And this is a good opportunity to actually get your feelings out, get your thoughts and everything out so that people know what you're about. And it's a good thing so far. My conversations with Hood have definitely been, eye-opening. We learning some stuff about each other, and everybody who know me know Kev. You know what I mean? And everybody that know him know me. So like this is how it goes. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful situation, and I'm just glad that we able to put something together and try to bring the people in for the ride that we building up for.
Absolutely. We definitely, all three of us bring like a unique perspective to a lot of different things. And there was like, I know like people who don't know the dynamic, KP definitely bridged the gap between both of us. I knew KP from work. Lefty and KP know each other from life. So like, you know what I mean? So like
life kind of brought them together. Right.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. So, and it's weird, like how we're all we're if you put us together, I think that you could pull out the same person in different ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like all of us are very similar as much as we are all very individualized.
Right.
And I think and even having conversations with just like my folks and stuff like, oh, like how is this dynamic, this and that. And I'm like, honestly, like I'm the kind of the turnt one. KP is like the relaxed one. And if you mixed us together, it would kind of be Lefty. Like he kind of has both of those. You know what I mean? Both of those kind of lefty is the heel and the face. KP is definitely the face, and D Hood is definitely the heel to some degree.
Hey, I'm cool with that. Like, I like being the level-headed one. It has its advantages. It also has its disadvantages. But I like being the middling individual. I don't have a problem with that. Yo, if you're seeing this, please share this to your timeline, please. For those who are popping in and out, we done had a few come here and come there. I need y'all to be sharing this to your timeline. We did not do this on the timeline because we don't want to spam y'all timelines. Even though I ain't gonna lie to you, if I don't like the viewership of the night, we on your timeline next week, and you just gonna have to deal with it. But anyway, for tonight, what I'm saying is that if y'all on here, share this to your timeline. Tell people to look it up. Like, you know, we on here having a little fun with y'all for a few minutes this evening. So Mike kind of did left kind of got into what I was going to get into with a little bit of like kind of our experiences. Now, both of these gentlemen are connoisseurs of the English language, rappers and writers and all that good stuff. Yeah, I just talk shit. That ain't really. I don't. You know, I don't have that ability to blend words in such a wonderfully nice way. But
don't lie. Don't lie and act like some rhymes back in the day, bro. Don't do that.
So what I'm saying is, as I talk shit, and every now and then a shit talker can make a rap sound decent because rapping is just an accelerated form of shit talking. Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's just not me. But I have done this particular medium before. If any of you been hanging with me long enough, you remember Team 87 Sports Showcase. Shout out to my main man, Ty, Team 87. That was our little situation. It was a sports show. It was something we did for I don't even know how long because I got bad habits that make me forget stuff. So, but it was we was on for a minute and we was running strong, and it was something that we both we ain't getting nothing out of. We was just doing it for the love, man. And that's kind of what this is right here. So we all had some experience behind the microphone one way or another. We all had some experience in creative fields one way or another. And we all appreciate all of you for tapping in with us. So, fellas, everybody has some things on their mind. Let's do the quick little round table just to get us started on some just general pop-up conversation. I'm going to go to my man D Hood, see what's on his mind first.
Something that's been lingering for a while now, and I'm thinking of like, what can I talk about? And this is like a hard conversation to have, and it's the most random thing ever. Very polarizing conversation, and a conversation that I don't think people have.
Right. It's called literally anything, my G. It's called literally anything.
Who had the hardest verse on International Players Anthem?
Andre.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Because it's easy to say that, right?
It's easy to say Andre. It's easy to say Andre. But I also have a devil's advocate argument. I will say that Andre is my favorite first, but I'm gonna let y'all go on first, and then I'll give y'all my opinion.
Go ahead, Left. I'll let you go. I'll let you go off because I know you're 3000 is your guy, so I'll let you go off.
Ooh, the verse, what? I typed the text to a girl I used to see. Then I see. Yeah, I mean, like. It's a wild thing. Like I could break down the lyrics, or I could just look. I ain't even gonna go to the lyrics. I'm gonna just speak on it from the aspect of, damn, shorty right there is everything I want, and fuck you. I'm cool with this one right here. Yeah. So all that other shit, hate to see y'all mad, but I'm loving to see her smiling. Wetness all around me, true, but I'm no island.
Peninsula,
real quick.
Makes no sense.
Look, right, y'all. I just want to tell y'all, like, this is the kind of life I live. My mom is probably watching this right now and calling me on my phone. Go ahead, finish with your story. You gotta love moms, yo. You gotta love moms more than anything. Like, they really be wildin'. Like, I know she's watching this and she's calling my phone. Mom, I'll call you back. I promise. Go ahead.
but being real, like that right there, like when you find her, like her,
right,
like, you know what I mean? Like all that other shit don't matter. Like I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care what you had with this person in the past or whatever, you know, who looked nice. No, he was going in, and it was just like, man, fuck all y'all other bitches. Y'all can cry, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. But that one right there, she's smiling.
I'm gonna make sure she good.
I'm gonna make sure she keeps my nigga.
But absolutely, hold on.
Okay.
I'm
about to spin the block.
Well, it was to this point, but go ahead.
So, right, as a man who like literally took that verse and like I have posted that shit on my wife's page before, like particularly that first couple bars, like I typed the text it like that is real rap.
Fact.
But man, listen, after that beat drop, my bitch and
choosing love will never fuck without a rubber.
Bro, wait a minute. Let's talk about that. Pimp C cooked that verse, bro. He really was going off on that shit, man. Like, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough.
So to Lefty's point, right? I mean, KP, you know of my sister. You know many things about my sister and how and our dynamic. So the thing that gets me in that mind state, we got your back like chiropractic. But if that bitch do you dirty, well, wipe my ass out.
Yo.
Like
facts, right? But also, okay, do we get enamored by the fact that is one of the best, if not the, but is one of the best, arguably top 3 openers to a song ever? Like he pulled a DaBaby before DaBaby was before the beat drop, right?
He said so, and you was like, what he about to say? Like, he didn't even have to give you a whole lot. He was like, exactly. So, you like, quit talking, y'all be quiet. Like, it was.
Yeah, Andre about to start talking.
It comes in like, damn, somebody asked him something before, like, how do we get to this point? Because these are clearly his vows, right? So let me tell you what I did, because I've been in that situation before. I was engaged before. So I had to, get down on one knee, have that, and then afterwards like, listen, these are the things that I've done behind your back. These are the things that I've done without you even, before you I want you to make that decision. Exactly. I want you to make that decision for yourself. But
facts.
I do believe that because that verse is so good at the top of the song, we get lost in.
Agreed.
We get lost in how good that. Come on, let's be thorough. Not a whack verse on that song. Everybody on there got off, right?
Right.
And every moment, every verse has something that you could easily say that this was the best verse, and somebody has to hear that argument. So we go from Andre 3000, him opening the song with a crazy verse, right? And then Pimp C's verse, I personally think that I like that verse better, but I'm like, do I like it better because of how the beat come in?
Right.
So do I like Andre's verse better because of he started it off like that? Do I like Pimp C's verse because how the beat dropped and then he just slick, like not even you got it. You can take so many different meanings from Andre verse. Nah, bro. Pimp C sat you in that high chair and then gave you that Gerber food and just spoon fed it to you. This is what I love about my lady. So then you got Big Boy's verse. How he chopping it, like, and then in Bun B verse, it's the bridging the gap between that.
It's a great song. Like, and bottom line is, it's a really good goddamn song. Like, it's well put together on a lot of levels, man. And all 4 of them just really brought what they bring to a song. Like,
absolutely,
what you gonna get out of Big? Like, I'm not a huge Big Boy fan. For as much as I love Outkast as a unit, I'm not a huge Big Boy fan. I even liked him a lot on this joint, but like, I don't know. To me, we really underrate Pimp C's verses. Like he killed Big Pimpin' in 12 bars.
Rolling up, lean up in my cup.
What? Oh, stop, man.
And he didn't even want to do the song.
Exactly.
He didn't want to do the song. That's why Bun B verse is so long.
Yeah, that was light work. He wasn't even trying to get on that shit. And oh man, listen.
Rolling up, keep that lean up in my cup. I was saying that it was in second grade when that shit dropped.
Oh, you made me feel old, nigga. There you go with that shit. You always got one of them Jones where I be like, I'm old. Yep. So real quick, spin the block, Miss. Left, what you got for us, Left? What's your out of nowhere? What's on your mind?
No, like, all right, so for me, like, today brought a situation. If anybody who following me understands that I work for the authority. I don't say the name when.
No, we ain't gonna mention them. They ain't getting no money off us.
But I work for the authority. I drive the L, or operate the L, as we say. But today I had a situation that oh my gosh. So I'm going down the line and I get to 5th Street and emergency light go off. So I'm like, all right, I hit the button. Yeah, what's going on? So I hear muffled sound like, but I can't understand what they're saying. I'm like, what car are you in? They tell me what car they in. So they're in the second car. I get to the second car. There's this dude. He's standing there. This guy, he tried to grab this lady's purse and then he tried to grab this lady's son. I'm like, what?
What? We kidnapping on the L? On the elevated line?
Right.
Exactly. So for me, I'm just lost. Like, my first thought is, I got kids. So you say something about somebody tried to grab somebody's kid. My immediate thought, like, who did it? Where they at? Let's get the action.
Yo, get messed up.
But I see the guy, and he's a bit like, you could tell that he's mentally disturbed. He's doing this walking, he's pacing back and forth or whatever. Like, he keeps sitting down on the floor. I'm like, yo, now I see why nobody stomped him out. Because I would have figured if that situation happened and it's real men around, somebody gonna stomp him out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when I look at us as hood people. I don't see us being street people. Like it's possible.
There's a difference between hood and street. That's a conversation we can have in a minute. Yeah, we can get back to that.
But that's like, but it's a crazy segue to that, because as like when the cops arrive, because I'm making sure dude don't go nowhere.
Right.
Like, you're not going nowhere. Like, I don't care how disturbed in the head you are. If you a little slow, I don't care. Because when it comes to people touching kids, nah.
That's a line we don't cross. Exactly.
So, cops show up. The cop starts talking to the guy. He gets him to come sit down on the bench or whatever. He cuffs him. He tell him, I'm not arresting you right now. I'm just detaining you. I want to make sure you don't move or whatnot. So he cuff him and then sits him on the bench. He pats him down and then proceeds to move him to the floor because he the only cop there. Move him to the floor, make him cross his legs. He's sitting there. So out of the peanut gallery, I hear, yo, you ain't gotta put the motherfucker on the floor. Like, yo, why these niggas always gotta? And I'm like,
y'all don't even know what y'all talking about.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know the reason why he's cuffed. Y'all don't even know what happened prior to the cops getting there. All y'all know is the train not moving. All these cops just showed up, and dude is on the floor. Y'all don't know nothing else.
All they worried about is the optics. They not trying to hear the info.
Like, and I get the fact that we living in a time where, you speak of Black Lives Matter, and it's a lot of police brutality going on and things of that nature. That wasn't this. And to be honest with you, they handled this dude with kid gloves. But would he deserve to happen to him? If, in the same, like, I can't give you that. Like,
right.
Well, I mean, hold on. So I can. You want to know why?
Oh yeah, because
here nor there. Whatever my past experience is, the law. If we're trying to move to a better place, the law is the law, right?
Check.
So, regardless of whatever affliction he has, whatever intellectual disability he may or may not have, whatever the perception is in the crowd, I'm not going to devalue what he may have done, but he did not kill anybody. So if we're in a situation where police have taken his life, he did not kill anybody. He didn't. Correct. I mean, so like, if we're talking about what the law is, as far as the law is concerned, he can't lose his life because he did not commit capital murder or treason, even at that. So I that's something that I keep at my forefront when I always think about, okay, somebody that looked like me, they did X, Y, and Z, they get handled this way, versus somebody that looks like that, they get handled this way. I don't think that anybody should be handled if they didn't commit murder. because
there's got to be a better way to handle it, no matter how you chop it. I feel
Absolutely.
you. I feel you. There's definitely got to be a better way to chop it. You want to finish? I don't want to cut you off, though, man. You want to finish up, bro?
So my feelings on the situation was it was weird because, like I say, I hear these dudes from the peanut gallery and they talking, and I get when you talking about the optics, you know, what it looks like as opposed to what it is. But let this happen to your child,
right?
You know, and your mindset is something totally different. You want him slammed on the ground. You want him throwing it through everything, like, because that's your child,
right?
And the thing that I looked at, I'm like, and I'm not trying to judge nobody for time they spent booked or nothing like that. Because, you know, that could happen.
Everybody got a story. Exactly.
Yeah. But I felt like that was one of those, me being a hood person, as opposed to them being street folks, because it's fuck the police and I don't go fuck. I don't like that. Yeah. You know, and who was it that said it? Patrice O'Neal said that shit the best. You know, when you got something to loot, like when you own some shit, police is your fucking friends. I mean, like, so when you own some shit, like when some shit go wrong, you know, you not calling, like when somebody break in your fucking house, somebody steal your car, you not calling them boys on the corner. You calling the cops to get them to come. Look, I gotta call the cops. My shit missing. I gotta fill out this fucking report. I got insurance. You know what I mean? So with this insurance, you know what I mean? So it's a whole lot different. I'm 43 in a couple months. You know what I mean? So my way of thinking is a lot different. Mind you, do I like the cops? Nah, I'm not a fan of the cops, but it's a necessary evil.
I mean, yeah. So like for me, it's like I don't try and pass my personal judgment, because at the end of the day, I'm a taxpayer and I'm paying your bills. You rendering a service. So like I'm gonna call the cops because this is what I pay you to do. You feel me? It comes from a different, regardless of my personal feelings, I'm still paying you to do something. What Uncle Elvis say? Beat a nigga ass on the way to the station. At least it'll make me feel better.
Yeah. Something. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's absolutely real. Yo, all right. So hold up, because I got something, a quick little something I want to throw up here, just to, you know. Because I like the monotony. I like to break the monotony of certain things, right? So this is what we're gonna do real quick. Hold up. Hold up.
Ah, shit, dude.
When I tell y'all that my folks get down, I'm not just saying that because these my peoples. Like, I'm telling you because it's real. Like, I don't just be promoting bullshit when I get up here. I want y'all to understand. Like, and that's a perfect segue into what we're about to do after this. But I just need y'all to know something. Like, this is my big brother, one of, like, and my cuz and my folks. Like I said, man, I don't just say shit to say it. Like, when you come to literally anything, we putting our word on that shit, bro. Like, hey, JB, hey, tag JB, miss. Check, yo.
Yeah. You got it. I'm definitely about to slide. Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? And I'm not gonna keep this going for too much. I just wanted to kind of get into it for a second to let y'all know. Like, we're here, man. We're here and we've been here, and we done had many different ways of getting this content and this work out to y'all. And now we just moving on and finding different ways, man. None of this is gonna change. None of this is gonna change, man. And we appreciate the hell out of everybody, like, for just, I mean, coming out. We done have as many as 14 so far that I done seen. I appreciate all 14 of y'all. Anybody who jumped on and jumped off. Let me let my brother spit though, real quick.
Yeah. Let me hear it, because I had some bars back in the day. I had some bars.
You know, this, I don't want to tarnish this humble moment, right?
Right.
But is one thing on this screen that you know that I'm gonna bring it up. Is one I want to see if we gonna Where's Waldo this joint.
Hold up, wait a minute. Let me work, bro. Let me work. I promise you, we gonna get to exactly what I know you thinking about. We working our way.
We can't hear. At least I can't hear it. I can't hear it at all.
All right,
Yeah,
all right, all right.
Yeah.
All right, no worries. We gonna stop that anyway. It ain't no big deal. But so, like I said, my folks do their thing, man. Like I don't like I said, I'm not here just telling y'all shit to tell y'all shit. We do shit. We got something from my man Hood a little bit later.
We
you know what I mean? Bruh, listen, when
I'd rather do it live. I'd rather do it live. I got some shit on my chest.
Listen, hold up, man.
I'd rather do it live.
You always try to freestyle,
bro. You already know.
Like you know how it's always motherfuckers trying to rap. Put a beat on. Yeah,
I seen this meme the other day. It was a chick, like she was in a club and she's like, and it's a nigga in her ear, and it was like the nigga that be in your ear freestyling when y'all at the club. Like, bro.
Yo, was it the picture of Will Smith? From what's the name of the John? Where the people took over the alien, there was the vampires and shit and all that John. The dog and shit. What was the name of this damn movie?
Shit.
What, Men in Black?
No, not Men in Black.
Really, Men in Black, not that dog. The German Shepherd.
When he was walking around.
I Am Legend.
Yeah,
I Am Legend.
Yeah. That's similar.
Yeah. No, I seen a meme with that same exact.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Either way. So now, part of I want to get just give y'all a peek into my inspiration here. So part of this, and while we're here, and while all this is happening right now, for those of you who are here with us, we appreciate y'all. Me and my man had an argument.
This is the only time we've ever had a heated, because me and you don't disagree on really too much of anything.
And even when we do disagree, it's not something that we so impassioned about that it becomes a thing of words. That's not or any sort of back and forth. But so we like hip hop, we like rap, we like freestyles. We both enjoy Funk Flex freestyles. We like when these artists go up here on Flex and do their thing. I am a heavy battle rap guy. Both of these brothers like battle rap, but I would say if I had to qualify one as heavy, I'm the heavy battle rap dude. And these brothers just enjoy battle rap.
I'm choosy.
So Black Thought of the Roots went up to Flex.
Tariq
bomb Flex. Like he did Flex filthy. Like really, really filthy. And my man D Hood is of the belief that that's the best Funk Flex freestyle ever. And
not anymore. There's one more that's better.
Oh, speak on that, because I haven't had that conversation with you yet.
Tyler the Creator. I couldn't even get that shit.
You know damn well. Tyler, that's what you got.
First
get
of
some
all,
buff neck niggas.
Flex face on that shit.
He was like, "What would make you go with that verse?"
Flex was definitely upset. Like Flex had to somebody farted, and I don't know why they did in here face. Like, what's that? Like, that's what y'all doing?
Why would you
Nah. But so boom. My man
Black Thought definitely has the best Flex freestyle.
He's in listen, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna argue with you because I have, but I can't be mad at you for your opinion. But my nigga, Loaded Lux, Lux was different on that. Like, oh man. So here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna tell you how I've analyzed it in my mind. I feel like Thought's punchlines, and I'm not gonna say they're simpler, but they're easier to digest if that makes sense. That doesn't mean that they're simple. That doesn't mean they aren't complex and they aren't well thought out. What I'm saying is that his punchlines are easier to digest. So within that, when you hear Lux, who you really got to break down because the writing is layered as hell. Right. Like it's super layered, but it's so fucking good, man. Like, oh man, I don't know. I don't think being number 2 is bad. And in my opinion, Reek got 2 because I just don't see nobody. I know the whole freestyle, bro. It's like 9 minutes of rapping.
It's 7, but I'll let you hold that.
I got a job and kids and shit. Why do I know this? Because I can't stop. Like I listen to it once a week faithfully. It's just too damn good for me. That's my opinion, though. Again, that's my opinion.
All right. So I'll break in the middle with this because, like, what I see with Thought, like you say, it's a little bit more simplistic or whatnot, and he keeps the same cadence the whole time, but his content is fire.
Right.
The difference is with Lux, like he switch up so many different times within that doggone like he doing something now. I'm not gonna say which one is better because like to me it's a toss up, but that motherfucker be rolling. Like,
man, listen. Oh man, he was talking crazy on that John. Fortune keepers get stolen freezers, bonus cheaper who wore Adidas and Jordan sneakers. Like,
I'm not gonna say you wrong.
He changed them flows too so many times, man. It was really, really good. It's a great debate to have if you're into like, you know, that faction of hip hop and freestyles and shit. It's you know, on 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. But I love to have the argument, particularly when people get passionate about it, because I just like fucking with people. And that's just kind of like
Tyler did it, my boy. Tyler got it.
Here's the thing, right? I like Tyler.
I love Tyler.
I don't have an issue with Tyler as an artist. I have an issue with like he's like 4 years ago Daylight. Like if that like no, maybe like 6 years ago Daylight, not 4. Like he's like shitting on stage Daylight. He's like what I'm saying is no.
Antics.
I'm talking about on the exterior. I'm not talking about the content. I'm not talking about the content. Okay. I'm talking about what he's presenting to you, if that makes sense. Yeah, he's giving you that like a shock value sort of thing. His content is still fire. Like I'm not saying that. Like when you look like, man, his verse on the Joan with him and Freddie on fucking Alfredo. Oh my God, man! Like,
and people talk down on him like he can't really rap. Like,
yeah,
my man can really get busy.
Right. My man Joe said Lux ain't nowhere on black level, more losses than wins. I'm not comparing the two, Joe. I'm not comparing the two. I'm comparing these particular pieces of work, not overall. That's not what I'm doing.
Yeah, the argument is
comparing this piece of work to that piece of work.
Right.
Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, like because it was on Flex, and that was the thing that they have in common with it. So that's all I'm doing, Joe. Mm-hmm. I promise you. But I appreciate you chiming in. Please comment if you hear us say something you want to have some input on. So I'm gonna switch it up because I want to keep the topics rolling because again, this is literally anything. We're gonna get to kind of what our mission is. Go ahead. You got something left before I jump in?
No, well, because we was talking about Flex.
Right.
And he's a fucking hater. I hate Flex, dog.
Like, I'm not a Flex fan either. I hate that they go up there and burn their booth down when I don't like him. Go ahead.
Look, what he did to Griselda when they was up there, when Benny and Conway was spitting bars, he was just sitting there looking like, man, these Buffalo niggas, who the fuck told these niggas that they could rap?
Man, they should have duped that nigga.
Like that shit burned me up, like, cause you see him like his reactions and they shit be garbage. He be like,
nah, that's
he was
Sway.
Just like,
that's Sway for the most part.
Sway hype everybody bars up.
Yo.
No one wants to hear like Sway. Shut the fuck up, man. That hyena shit is trash. Like,
if you ain't getting money, nigga, you lame.
Wait a minute. I from the comment gallery, Fred the Godson crush flex. I will, yes, he
smoked that.
Rest in peace, Gordo. Like, rest in peace, Gordo. That COVID shit got my man. Like, and he was a problem, bro. Like, he did smoke flex.
Facts.
I can't front. That is definitely one of my favorites, Joe. Appreciate that input.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. That is that's a tough one. Gordo was rolling on that jump. So the argument that I hear, and I don't know if y'all ever checked this one out. You know, again, like I tell y'all, I'm a battle rap boy. So a lot of times in those circles, the comparison is Loaded versus Surf, the Bars on I-95 freestyle. Now, if y'all haven't heard that, John, go check it out. YouTube, Bars on I-95. Shout out to them. They put some dope battle rap freestyles on. It'd be other rappers on there, but they really look out for the battle rap community, and I always appreciate that because I feel like a lot of those dudes are talented. But on that particular, like, Surf was talking that pain. Like, oh man, he do that pain music so well. But Surf voice is hard for a whole album.
It is.
It's hard for a whole album, man.
He has a great ear for beats, though. He has a fantastic, phenomenal ear for beats. So
he does.
It almost.
I agree.
I would put. Let's take this for what I'm about to say.
Let's not overreact.
Eminem is great at picking beats for himself. Nas is great at picking beats for himself. Do they be the best beats? Absolutely not.
No.
So I would say Surf is in that he understands what he brings to a beat. He understands how he can service a beat and how a beat can service him. That's so I'm not saying that Surf is an Eminem or a Nas, or that's not what I'm saying at all. Even a project with him and Mozzie, that I love that project.
Right.
Like, but production wise, I think that he is very, very good at picking. I know when I'm gonna be in my element.
He knows his wheelhouse. He don't come out of that. He keep that little speed bag running the way he going with it. And a lot of that is that pain. Like I said, he bring that. I you know, like I said, we'll spin back around to that. Y'all can check that freestyle out and y'all can tell me I don't think it compares a lot, but I'm a writer guy. I'm a rapidy rap ass backpack dude sometimes. Like, not all the time, but like I'm more likely to go with that than the other shit. That's just me.
I want to spin back to my something that I thought of from our first little touchdown. So I brought up us being enamored with Andre's verse, possibly because it is the first. I mean, it's one of the best opening verses ever. Does anybody have a list of fire openings that you like? Damn, that one did something to me.
I hate Puff. Wait a minute. I hate Puff, right? And I don't like nothing Puff on for the most part. But
I know where you're going with this.
He set the stage so perfectly for Big on Victory, bro. He didn't write that shit, but he said it so right. Hey, yo, the sun don't shine forever. As long as it's here, we might as well. Man, because when Big get on that joint in the commission, nigga, oh, man. Woo! As far as starts go, it's hard to, like, they lace that song so nasty that like, oh, what was it, my man? You know what, Joe? If you get a minute, check out, if you haven't checked out Surf battle rap music, check out Surf music, check out Verb's music, and also, you know who has surprisingly good music, and I just checked it out recently? Rada has, I think he's probably a better regular rapper than he is a battle rapper. So those will be my top three right now. I've heard T-Top and Magic. Briz got some shit too. So it's a lot of battle rappers that make good music. Thanks for chiming in on that, Joe. I just wanted to jump in on that. But yeah, as far as openings go, Puff, I hate Puff, but Puff went in on that, John, bro. Like, that was
Puff
nice.
Shit talking. Like, I don't know if it's anybody else that talks shit the way Puff talks shit. Like,
I mean,
he got the crown, dog.
He got a lot of shit to talk shit about.
Puff told niggas I could live your life and live mine at the same damn time. I ain't felt right since.
Yo, that's hard.
I ain't felt right since.
That's hard. hard, bro.
I mean, Los told him to say that, but I ain't feel right since.
That's hard. Like, what are you gonna do with that? So, as far as openers, like you said, Dre, as we talked about earlier, that's definitely one of those ones. That's definitely one of those top ones as far as like just hard ass openers. Dre 3000 and that particular track.
For me, I have Cuddy opening Beautiful Morning. Like that shit elevate. Now Kanye get on talking some, like I like Kanye talking crazy. So I like the whole song as a whole. But the first time I felt that, I was like, this should have been the intro. Like I love Ultralight Beam.
I just thought of one.
Yeah,
wait a minute.
Like, go ahead.
Wait a minute. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous. You heard of us. Queensbridge murder. Wait a minute. Like, rest in peace, Pete. Like, man, oh man, that verse is to rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. Like, what?
Yes. Yo, you know what's crazy about that song? You know, there's no hi-hat on that song. That's the fucking subway. That's the sound at the subway, the electricity sound that the subway make before it get there.
I remember hearing the joint where Had was talking about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Man, listen, he's so underrated as a producer. We don't talk about Havoc enough in hip hop as far as like just the jewels of incredible beats that guy has put together. We don't speak about it enough. He's been absolutely crazy for a long time. Even like so have do that thing.
Even so much as when they spun back around like 03, that Got It Twisted beat is ridiculous. Got It Twisted by Mobb Deep and Twista?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that shit was fire. That shit was definitely fire. No, that's tough.
I got another opener for you because you brought up Biggie, and this definitely one of the most fire opening verses I ever, not even opening verses, opening lines. And I know y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. I don't even gotta say the whole line. I guarantee you, y'all gonna fall out y'all seats because how hard Biggie came in on this verse. When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was a trip.
Wait a minute, hold up.
That's your generation.
Stop. I knew this was shit. I knew you was see, you're a slick little motherfucker. So I'm gonna give y'all some context, right? No, I'm gonna give y'all some context. So on a post earlier this week, right? Me and my guy here were arguing, and all right, so I'm 40, bro's in his 20s. My bro's a little older, but he's not right like in this inside joke that we've had so many. So
y'all old niggas swear y'all got everything that we do the weird stuff. Y'all old niggas swear that we always be in the weird ones. Y'all got some weirdo stuff too. Cause I ain't never had no coochie that good. I ain't never had no coochie that good.
Not at all.
I ain't never seen a joint that bad.
All right, facts. Listen, I cannot defend what Christopher Wallace said on that track. Not a little bit. That's a full pause.
I knew
absolutely under no circumstances.
I knew at like 3 years old.
Speaking that way.
At like 3 years old, I knew when I heard that you look so good. I was this about to be crazy. it was you look so good. I was like, oh yeah, it's about to be the one.
And it was not.
It was not. I remember being in my like car seat, like, like that's what I like, and then later on,
I hate you. I remember being in my car seat, like, First off, that was a vicious old joke. Like that was low key as fuck. Like I appreciate your subtlety with that. Fuck out of here, bro. I was still in how old was I when that shit came out? I was in middle school. Either way, that's not the point. The point is that is the gayest shit ever. I can't even front. Like, it's not okay. It's not okay for him to suck on another man's penis to fuck a woman.
It's not so okay. I suck on your daddy's dick. I you know what I mean? I do a little bit for a little bit, you feel me? But I'm not sucking no man's penis because your daughter look nice. I might tell mom and dad, you know what? Thank you. I love y'all even more because y'all made her.
Listen, I don't want nobody to think that I got a problem with anybody's decisions. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that for me personally, there's not a woman attractive enough in the world for me to put a penis in my mouth, and that's just and you know, and that's as my man calls us old niggas. That's from an old nigga's point of view. I don't. That's not what this is. That's not what's happening. That's not what's going down.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say left. I assume speaking for you as well.
Like I gotta use my old man voice and shit like that. Like, I ain't even involved in all of that.
He hit us with the 2-pack a day voice.
Yeah, you know,
like he put the you know when people be having a vibrator on their neck. Yeah, when they put that vibrator on their neck.
Yeah, with the that John. Yeah, no, we don't want that. All right, so boom.
So good. I'm not gonna do it.
So all right, I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. We've been mostly music and all that good shit. So I'm about to I'm about to fuck with both of y'all. Let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about look at her face. Look at his face.
I'd rather not.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just playing. We don't gotta talk about relationships. We can spin the block on that. No, we're gonna have a relationship show. No,
yeah.
On some serious shit though. What I want to get into now is the plug side of things, brothers. Y'all got your plugs ready for those for those people. So we'll let Left get it popping with his list of those who he wants to recognize and so on and so forth.
All right, so I'm gonna start. The first person I'm gonna start out with is my brother Michael Jemison, My Gem Electric. You can reach him on Facebook to reach out for electrical needs. He was supposed to be putting together a full Facebook page. I wasn't able to get in contact with him to get that information. Like, it's like, we all parents and stuff like that. So within his running around the day, he wasn't able to give me the information. But My Gem Electric for all of your needs. Crochet Cutie. She does all sorts of crochet goods when it comes to your hats. She do socks. She do it's this one jacket. Matter of fact, I'm about to go on her page right now so I can show y'all. It's this one jacket she did. This thing is fire. I really like this jacket. It was for a little girl. That joint crazy. Miss Crochet Cutie, that's on Instagram. Also, I got my cousin Dino. Gotta get with him. Fantastic barber. Dean the Barber or Dean No on Instagram. Fantastic barber. And Coop's Kitchen, Chef Coop's Kitchen. Coop has just started his business as far as a picture film. Coop just started his business as far as doing actual meals and things of that nature. Before, he used to post pictures online and everybody be telling him yo, my man, you need to go ahead and start doing this for real. Stop playing around with it. So now we're going to start. He be going in. He be putting that work in. But
righteous.
Chef Coop Kitchen. And this is what we do, trying to get it out there. Also, TMD Catering, that's my little sister. And she be putting that work in the TMD Experience. She does meal plans. Trying to get it in.
You can always tell, I love the way we market shit, yo. She ain't just call it TMD food. It's a TMD experience.
Right.
It's the words you throw in there. Experience sounds fancy. I want to go to an experience. I don't want to just go to a caterer. She could be TMD catering and you'd be like, all right, yeah, you can fry me some chicken And then it's like the experience, and it's like, yeah, I need a salmon fillet with rice pilaf. I need like a good meal from her. It's different. So, no, facts though.
And I got one more.
One more.
I'm trying to find his page for y'all. Like my bro Jake, he does clean outs.
That's a very underrated service.
Yes. Like when I tell you, like he come and get everything, like whatever you need taken out of your house, like he'll come get it. And yeah, my man is he about that.
Excuse me. All right. Jake's clean outs.
Yeah.
Hey, Hood, you got your jams ready to roll?
Yeah, Clay's rubbish removal. I'm about to show you the page so y'all can go follow. So it's Clay's rubbish removal. And
Clay's rubbish removal. That's on IG?
Yes, sir, on IG.
Well, Bro Hood, brother Hood.
Yeah.
Off the top of my, I was like jotting some down just now because I didn't want to forget nobody, but I'm definitely gonna forget somebody, and I'm probably gonna hear about it. My boy Jason, that's my people ask, oh, that's my cousin. My mom and his mom best friends. He designed the shirt that I'm wearing. Oh, wrong side. He designed the shirt that I'm wearing. Uniquely rare designs, you know what I mean? He do shirts. Right now he pushing his sweatsuits, but he's also literally the dopest photographer on the face of this earth. On Instagram is at JSmart Photography. If you look on there, you might see a photo shoot with Fabulous. You might see, you know what I mean? You might see a photo shoot with me. I think I'm pretty important. Super dope.
You're important here, brother. Definitely important here.
Thank you. Literally the most down-to-earth dude that I know. He could tell you a lot of stories about myself that you've heard from me tell time and time again. My cousin Keith, the Muslim barber, you go on Instagram, the Muslim barber. I'm not doing him any service because I haven't gotten cut in a while. As y'all can see, I'm kind of manifesting my $1 billion like Jay-Z. So
yo, that's funny. I had a conversation with my barber when I was in the chair last time. I said, yo, because if anybody knows me, y'all know I go to the barber when I feel like it, not when everybody, like, I'm not that every 2 week bull. But I'm talking to him and I'm in the chair and he's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to, get this podcast situation popping off. And he like, yeah, so you gonna start coming a little more often? Cause I'm like, oh yeah, no, you're right. Cause I can't go and like tell people, go see my man Twine the next level on, Lancaster and Gerard right across from Seafood John, and they like, yeah, no, your man on there looking crazy. I'm not going to see you. So I gotta, start being more aware of that. Cognizance. These things come to mind as they become necessary. So I'm gonna do a little better with that. Shout out to my man Twine. Go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off though.
The whole Starting 5 barbershop in Pleasantville, New Jersey, right on Main Street. That joint go crazy. Swaps Atlantic City. This is definitely a big one for me. Y'all two know that I'm a super duper sneakerhead. Swaps AC, that you go in there, it's black owned. I don't know if there's ever been a time before this, but this is my knowledge the first time that Atlantic City has seen a black owned business in the Tanger outlet. So that's huge. And it's thriving. You walk in, it's an experience. It's not as it don't look like somebody just threw this together. It looked like there was some very well some time and energy, and a lot of my folks that I hold very near and dear to my heart. My boy Miles, he in there pushing sneakers. My boy Carson, he in there pushing sneakers. My boy Lamont, he in there pushing sneakers. The next person that I was about to go to, Jalisca Maldonado. Carlika, I've known her probably since kindergarten. She does a whole bunch of different designs, prints, and she customizes sneakers. She puts her stuff in it. She might refurbish a pair of Air Forces, customize them, put Avatar on the side of it, or whatever the case is, and then sell them. They give her that kickback. And then also Kelsey's AC, the best soul food restaurant in the United States, period. And I'm not saying that because they damn near raised me. The legwork speaks for itself. They've been on Food Network. You you go there, it's the experience. Last time we were live, I brought this up. I walked in there, and you know what I mean, they my folks. I tend to just go through the back instead of waiting in line. I walked in and I seen Charlemagne standing at the bar, just like by himself, no family, no security, no nothing, just enjoying the experience. And I believe that night Layla Hathaway was performing. So it's definitely bar none.
You went to the Layla flex. By the way,
hey,
I think it might have been Layla Hathaway.
Might have been.
You know,
it
could have been her. That was
emotional roller
flex.
coaster.
Like
she might have been singing an emotional roller coaster. You feel me? but there's definitely a another time just to show you the pedigree of Black excellence that rolls through there. The one time I came in, Michael Vick is sitting there eating dinner. Like it's definitely a place where we can be ourselves and not. And a lot of times, like these people that I'm talking about, definitely all people of color, but I feel like when we have that, a lot of time the assumption, even from us, is the devaluation. Like it, you know what I mean? Like you get discount prices, you kind of get discount products.
Yeah, exactly.
And no, man. But like with my people, you want to spend. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're gonna get hit over the head, but you're gonna spend, but you're gonna get what you paid for. It's never gonna be no BS. You walk
That's
in,
all
the food's always
for,
gonna be great. You get some kicks from swaps. They've already verified through check through if they bought them from the GOAT or whatever the case is. You never going to get no sneakers or nothing that's going to be some okie dokes. They're going to be righteous. I've bought sneakers from them time and time again. I actually only buy Yeezys from them because I don't have the best eye when it comes to what, you know what I mean. But
that's because you don't call your OG before you buy shit. Because nigga, you mad, I can see that shit from a mile away.
But they getting good. They getting good.
No, they are getting better with that. The fakes is getting crazy right now. Hey, Monkey, how are you?
So that's what I have.
Love you, baby.
That's what I have right now.
All right. So for me personally, here we go. First and foremost,
one more.
Wait, go.
Follow me on Instagram. Like I rap. You know what I mean? Like follow me on Instagram. You know what I mean?
We can promote ourselves.
Yeah,
because D Hood raps too.
Yeah, so exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I get busy. I make beats. You know what I mean? If you need something made, you rap or whatever the case is, hit me. You want a verse? You want to? I don't be charging my people crazy. You catch me on a good day. I might just give you the beat. Hey, what sample you want? All right, cool. Boom, here you go. So I make beats. I rap. I do all of that.
It is no reason why in any way, shape, or form we can't promote ourselves within this platform. If we have something individually, because the reality is, y'all. Oh, excuse me. The reality is that we doing this as a unit to promote each other, to promote ourselves, to continue to get this thing popping in every way we can. My man Raymond Kelly commented. I don't know who folks that is, but we appreciate you.
Oh, that's
being
my guy.
here.
That's my engineer.
Hey Ray, we gonna be here every week, Ray. You don't gotta worry about it. Like, so I want to address something that my man Hood said before I give my product shout outs real quick. So I remember on the last week when you was talking, you said you was talking to your folks and they asked you, they was like, man, you can't do a stream, you can't do a podcast strictly through Facebook. That ain't gonna work.
Right.
So right. And at first I was like, you know what? That's right. You gotta. But then because I'm an asshole and I like to be contrarian, I was thinking like, we can't do it strictly through Facebook, but I don't see a reason why we can't broadcast our podcast every time we do it on this platform. Because who the hell said you couldn't? Now I'm not saying this is the only place we gonna be available to get it at. Absolutely, it's gonna be everywhere, and that's all we gonna be doing. But I'm not trying to hear that shit. I feel like we could do something that other people haven't done in a way that other folks haven't done it. And that's the reason why I put the energy and the time into this, is because I feel like we could do that shit. So what I'm telling y'all is that although this might not be the primary piece of broadcasting, because we on YouTube next week, please go like Literally Anything podcast for the people on YouTube now, because I promise you next week, that's where we at. Actually, on YouTube, the name of it is Podcast for the People, Literally Anything Podcast. It's in the reverse order that it is on the Facebook page. Either way, go like the YouTube page, because next week for sure we are on there streaming live. Brothers, audio quality sounds great. Thank you, Ray. I'll tell you what, brothers went and got mics. Everybody got mics. So we good pop filters and all that good shit.
Shout out Chaotica, you feel me?
Hey man, quality. Shout out my wife because she bought my mic for me before I even asked for it. So like I'm gonna shout her out on this particular situation because I was shopping and it was coming in the mail. So like you gotta love that. But like no, I really feel like we can rock with this. But before we get to anything else, I want to shout out a few people, give a few plugs and so on and so forth. Lazy Seasonings. If you are on Facebook right now, go to the Lazy Seasonings Facebook page. Like that page. My folks Nafisa Abney. This is her page with the masterman with her. We've been good for years. She's great peoples, and she is an absolute wizard when it comes to blending these spices. She got anything on there you need to season your vittles. Please go. You got like all that lemon pepper, bacon jams, spicy pepper relishes, and all that good stuff. She got salmon jerky. Like what, bro? Like it's all kinds of craziness on there. Please go like that page, Lazy Seasonings. Check that thing out right there, and make sure you're doing what you gotta do. I'm my man. I'm always every week you gonna hear about it. My Village Sturdy Liaison Life. My guy Sean. If you on here, Sean, give me a comment real quick. But if not, please check out my guy on his website. Like I said, the hashtag is Let's Win. If anybody know from West Philly, probably know Sean. I don't really got to give brothers the whole rundown with it. Like I said, eventually, probably sooner than later, bro gonna be on here with us because I need him to come tell y'all about his mission and his words with his voice. It's a powerful thing, and I really do appreciate the energy he puts into making our community better. Brothers out there giving out meals to the homeless. Like he's out there really making an impact, man. And I want y'all to make sure that y'all check that out. Go ahead, Left.
Speaking of giving to the homeless, giving back. It's from the soul. It's from the soul. My brother Andre McDonald. We have a nonprofit organization that is built on giving shoes to the homeless. So there's an event coming up Tuesday, March 23rd. I'm still trying to get all the rest of the particulars as far as the time and the place, but it'll be here in Philly. And it's a situation where if Sean, if you on here and you hearing what I'm saying, we gotta have a conversation so that you could be involved in this situation because it would be extremely beneficial for both sides.
That's what we do. We make connections, man. That's what we here to do, make connections. Yo, boo, I see you, brother. What's up with you, man? Shout out to you for checking us out. We appreciate you. The vittles definitely need love, man. It's like I agree, man. We gotta get them seasonings on. Get it, my Lazy Seasoning folks. But like I said, I'm light on the promo right now this week because I didn't get a whole lot of like feedback with it. Next week I got some fellas, I got some t-shirts coming in that we're gonna be promoting heavy next week. Hey. So I got to link with y'all during the week because a little bit of swag to promote and let people know what the businesses is out here pumping and pushing, doing all that type shit right there. So that'll be us next week. I'm gonna give a special shout out to my man Jack Daniels for keeping me calm during this because I was nervous as fuck. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I was like, and not because I was unprepared, but just because I felt like this is something that I was looking forward to, and the anticipation just kind of had me bubbling with it. But I'm glad we out here. I'm glad we got it started. But I'm gonna share with both of y'all something, and I kind of touched on this and speaking to some people earlier about what I was about to be doing. Y'all both familiar with the brother Kev on stage, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. So I was watching something from that brother, and he was like, just kind of speaking about the growing pains of the situation of podcasting and trying to, get on through this medium. And what he said was, you got to be prepared for the lean times at the beginning and then not quit you know what I mean, from, you know, the lack of attention you feel like you deserve, or the lack of you know, promotion you feel like you getting.
Right.
We've had pretty much like 8 viewers throughout this entire thing. It's gotten as high as like 15, but we haven't, you know, we've peaked out at 15 and gotten as high as 8. I mean, we're at 8 now and as low as like 5 overall. I appreciate every single one of them. And if we do this shit for the next 2 years and the same 15 people keep watching, guess what? I appreciate y'all 15 people more than y'all could ever know. I'm not going to not do this because of the fact that people aren't tuning in, because I believe in what this is. I mean, it's just as simple as that. So I'm not, I say that to y'all so that y'all can understand that I ain't getting discouraged from this shit. So if it's just me, like, and if it's just us pushing this shit and doing what we got to do and making the minimal connections, the minimal is better than none. We
Right.
here for this, y'all. Real shit. So
Absolutely.
that's absolutely something I want y'all to know.
And I think that we've all had our own independent success to understand. The first time I ever spit a bar, I didn't get where I'm at now. And like, you know, my boy Raymond, you know, you saw him in the comments, Raymond Kelly. That's a person who's watched my growth as an artist. He's a person who's pushed me. He's actually earlier, what I was talking about earlier with the whole 1500 and nothing. That's my man's that is that bridge.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's easily the best audio engineer that I've ever worked with, and he's a person
definitely live. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Okay. I saw the comment got hype. Go ahead.
We've all had our own success in our own rights, and we understand that this is a grind. It's not the first time out. I know that I'm not going to do the numbers that I do when I put a song out. Like this is a whole different, and especially for me, I know that y'all have kind of played in this field before. I've never even tiptoed into doing like podcasts or like any type of interviewing or anything unless I'm the subject.
Right.
It's baby steps, and we gonna get there. That 8 is gonna turn to 16 to 32. I don't do math that well, so I can't tell you what's beyond that.
Yeah, you know, I can tell you how I go, but then I might sound like I used to sell drugs or something. I don't know nothing about that. So like, we don't know nothing about that. But all right, so here's the spin the block on that. First off, before I continue, shout out to everybody who's checked us out, who shared the page. I'm checking my Facebook on my phone. There's quite a few people sharing this broadcast,
right.
Quite a few people sending us likes and love in the comments. It's all appreciated. It's all love. Appreciated very, 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 very much. Like I said, next week we live on YouTube. So please go to the YouTube page. Podcast for the People, literally anything podcast is the YouTube page. Once again, it's Podcast for the People, literally anything podcast on the YouTube page. We will be live on YouTube next week. I believe we're gonna be live on Twitch too. I gotta kind of get a flow for Twitch though, because it's different. Like I was on there doing some test runs today, and they really built that shit for video game nerds. Like that shit is built for like the Destiny crowd. Like these jokers getting in 17 rounds of role-playing games. Like, no, like no, you know, if that's what you into, do your thing. I'm good on that shit. But it's kind of built for them. But I think I got it pretty down pat. So like I said, next week, definitely YouTube and this on top of whatever else we do. So here's what I'm thinking, y'all. Give me one thing that y'all feel as though y'all want to achieve on this platform with us over the next 3 months. So we can bring the people in with it. And if it's something that they think they want to see versus what we think we want to see, because this is for the people, podcast for the people. I put that in the title for a reason. I don't give a damn what we like, because we want y'all to watch us. So what y'all like? Mm-hmm. So let's hear it. But starting with my man Hood, give me your vision, bro. A quick little 90-day vision. Where we at 90 days from now with this?
90 days from now, honestly, a very good goal for me, and I feel like it should be at the forefront of all three of us, is the consistency. I understand that, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have the best day today. I might have snapped on somebody at work. I might have did this. I might have slammed somebody at the basketball court earlier. I might have. I don't know yet. Mount Ephraim Township, Audubon Township Police Department. If y'all listening, I don't know. Might have slammed somebody at the basketball court earlier. But if we can remain consistent, I woke up this morning and I was like, man, I don't even really want to do this shit because remember I texted you yesterday. I was like, hey, what time were you on today? Thinking yesterday was Thursday. Mm-hmm. I was mentally prepared yesterday. So if we can keep that consistency of doing things when we say we're going to do things, I feel like the world is our oyster.
I like that. Left, where you at with it?
Right now for me it's just, you know, to add on to the consistency, but also continue to build like the promotion, like get the promotion going good, because, you know, with more promotion bring more listeners, more fans, more supporters. So within the next 90 days, like, to be honest, I want us to at least be, by the end of the 90 days, be hitting at least 100 people on these streams, at least, you know, because right now we sitting at, it's looking like we got 11 right now.
We got 11 right this second, yeah.
Right this second, but like you said, we've been upwards of 15 at one time. I want to make that go a lot higher. You know, I got different areas to share this to, and just, you know, hoping that our folks, you know, would do, you know, kind of help us out and help us do some of this work, some of this little bit of heavy lifting. And I see that as being extremely attainable. Like that shouldn't even be an issue. But I just want to start, you know, get there and start helping people, get this good content out there, and then be able to give people some things that they really need, you know, because we all about connecting people.
So here's the thing. Perfect segue into what I was about to say, because in the next 90 days, I see us selecting at least 2 people that we going to help out, 2 people, 2 families, 2 situations. If y'all have anybody that you want to nominate for anything that we do, like, shoot us an email. The email is on the page. The email is absolutely on the page. Anything podcast.20@gmail.com. 20 for the year that I thought about the shit, and literally anything podcast. If you want to go to Twitch, literally anything _podcast on Twitch. Like I said, on what is it? YouTube, podcast for the people, literally anything podcast. Some of these names are hard to keep up with because literally anything podcast is not an original thing. I mean, I thought about it originally, but apparently I wasn't the only person who had this bright idea. But the difference is that we gonna pop. I don't got shit to do with what they did. We gonna get this going. So that's what it's gonna be. Like I said, literally anything _podcast on Twitch. Podcast for the people, literally anything podcast on YouTube. Please make sure you go to those pages and follow those. Now, so my 90-day vision is, by the end of March, I want to have enough of whatever we need to do to impact somebody. Like, whether it's you know, a youngin looking for just money to play in a basketball league, whether it's you know, uniform cash for next year for something, whether it's, you know, just helping out with some groceries to a family who need it. I'm more on that to start with than anything. And if we can do that and effectively make that happen, and we still got 11 people watching, guess what? I'm good with that. And because if we reach 100 people and we don't do what we gotta do to help the folks in these communities, then this wasn't what I wanted. So that's just me. Like, that's kind of the goal with it. My man's in the comments telling me he there. I don't even question that, brother. I already know.
Absolutely.
I don't even question. I don't like, and it's crazy because the message in this hoodie, and like I said, fellas, I'm gonna make sure y'all get y'all's. We working on that. My village sturdy. Like, that's a strong, powerful ass message. Like, we not playing out here. We really making sure that people understand that we're gonna take care of our own. We in the business of giving back and making things even for those who don't have it even. And that's all this is, man. So it's all love from everybody here. Literally anything. We really do appreciate y'all. We had y'all for an hour and 15 minutes, and we have been strong with viewers and content. I could go for another 5 or 10. I don't know about y'all. I'm not gonna hold nobody up if they don't. I don't know how y'all want to play it, but I got 1 or 2 more topics to bring around for y'all. If we
got a couple.
All right, so we hear about the chick from Nike's son having the sneaker.
Oh, this hating bastard! I hate his life.
So bro got a picture with a parking lot full of off-whites. Mom, the whole ass vice president. Dog, you ain't think you was fucking your bag up doing that? Like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta keep it more low key than that. Tell me y'all thoughts on that.
They said he used his mom's credit card for this. For this venture, used his mom's credit card like it wasn't linked to Nike. Like, and he started out by doing stuff like buying stuff from Adidas and Reebok and things of that nature, and then was just like, "Fuck it, I might as well do Nike because I bought all this shit off these other sites." Right. Like, oh.
I'll tell y'all this story. Somebody very, very personal, very close to me. They did some Fed time over bank robbery. I think I told you this story before.
He definitely did. I was laughing at you in the comment. It was good. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, so
y'all brothers got great stories. Like, I don't have as good as stories as y'all do.
Somebody very, very, very close to me did some Fed time. Did like 5 years. For bank robbery. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but this is how it was played out to me.
Right.
This person was doing bank robberies, no gun, no nothing, just walking in, open the doop.
Strong arm?
Yeah. Yeah. Physically imposing looking person. Was shining. You know what I mean? You get 10 bricks off you start moving around.
Right.
You start moving around. Now, granted, homeboy complexion is kind of my
more of the fair-skinned.
Walking in with a polo hat on, pulled low, and in that moment, like, this is the reason why eyewitness testimony is horrible. What kind of car was that? It was a red one. Whole time it was a black one. My man's walked around and was like, "Yeah, I'm getting his bag, right? I'm getting his bag, right? I'm getting his bag, right?" Sooner or later, somebody want to wonder how you getting his bag. Oh, for real, that's what you doing? All right, boom. This happened. Oh, right up the street. This happened. Right up the street. This happened. Whole time, cops thought that it was a white dude doing these robberies. They wasn't looking for nobody that looked like us. They thought it was a white dude because of he gave himself up. He gave himself up. I know he. I mean, I don't know if he on here. I know if he is, he gonna be pissed. Nigga, why you sharing my business?
I mean, we ain't saying no names.
Yeah,
relax, bro. You don't know. I know who you are. I promise you, anonymity.
So he ended up having to sit down for that, and at the end of the day, in the words of my man Dave Chappelle, or actually in the words of a nigga that was on the Chappelle show, "Hey yo, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah. No, that's real right there, man.
Wrap it up, B.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Better wrap that gavel up, B. Yeah. No, big fact. Big fucking facts. No, I mean, listen, man. Here's the thing, right? If ever, see, and this is going to be one of those things where later on, if we get like famous, somebody gonna look back and be like, "No, because Kev said this crazy shit back then." Like, but no. Here's what I'm saying, right? If the vice president of Nike was a brother or a sister, and their child was eating like that off the sneaker resale game, they would have known immediately. Like, this young boy was taking over the planet.
Yo,
this young white man sat in his driveway. Like, you didn't know that shit was happening, sis? Or you just didn't give a fuck? Because I'm going to go with B.
She was happy that her son was being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was great for him to earn his own money. But shorty, come on, man. You know good and well this young man is doing some goofy shit when he got a whole parking lot full of off-whites, not just some regular J's. He had a whole parking lot full of off-whites,
right.
And he was sitting on one of the boxes. Like, you ain't even going dead stocking, nigga. You gonna give me a dirty box and send it to me and charge me $600 after your ass been on my box. Like,
right.
Yo, bro, I'm mad as shit.
Right.
As a sneakerhead, as somebody who loves and enjoys the game, it's frustrating for me to see motherfuckers like him who just got that in and take advantage of it. Like, this shit is personal.
And then the slap on the wrist
about that shit yesterday. Like, I feel a way, guy. I feel a goddamn way.
He killed the sneakers ad. He killed the Nike sneakers ad. Like, because you can't get shit off of there.
I ain't got to win on sneakers in so long. It's been a lot of disappointing Saturday mornings. Like a lot of them shit.
More disappointing than your Kung Fu Theater Saturday mornings.
First off, yo, a left. Did you see the post we was arguing on yesterday? Me and like,
it was Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee.
So the question was Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee. Now I'm not even going. He turned it into something completely different, though.
I was trolling.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, but seriously, I want to hear what's this
so the way it started was my man with the excellent Mike Tyson impersonation. The way it started was Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee. Who would win? I was on the side of Bruce Lee. Guys on Mike Tyson's side. Now, that's not even the thing. He turned that into a old nigga, y'all used to wear little ass booty shorts in the 80s argument.
Hold on. Because
he's not wrong.
Nah, because it wasn't you. Somebody else said, like, oh, y'all young niggas don't know what y'all talking about. Now, being that, you know what I mean? I've been around boxers. I've been around fighters my whole life.
Yeah, you got an inside line. I know that, though.
Yeah. So to me, for real, if we talking weight classes, we talking about this. The point that I made was that, and this is me trolling. I was like, we seen what Brad Pitt did to the white boy. I mean, did to the Chinaman. Brad Pitt threw that nigga through a car door. And we know for a fact what Mike Tyson did to Brad Pitt when he caught him with Robin Givens.
I was about to
Brad
say,
Pitt
like,
whooped this nigga ass. And Mike had that nigga running down the driveway. That's all I'm saying. If I slap you and then somebody slap you too, I slapped him, I think I'm the winner out of both of them. You know what I mean? Like, it trump everything. You got
1 + 1 equal. I slapped the shit out you.
Right.
I feel you.
All right, I get all that, and that segues me into some. I gotta give a shout out to my man Samuel T. He had a fight last night on Showtime. And it didn't go his way last night.
Still shout out to that brother though.
But he from Philly?
I mean, yeah, he
you know him?
Yes, I know him. I know him. He works, you know, he works within the company that I work for. But it didn't go his way last night. Still shout out to my bro, because
right.
I mean, it take hard to get in there and do that. And you know, he was just on the bad end of a right hook there. Ooh.
Yo, what are you over there holding in? I need to hear it. You got
he must have seen the fight.
You know. I was like, oh, you know him?
We're not going to do that.
No. Yeah, not because let's call a spade a spade. That nigga whooped my ass in front of my mom at my dad's grave. Let's keep
five times.
That nigga whooped my ass. But you know. I mean, let's keep it a beam. KP know that my cousin. Oh shit! I don't even know how I didn't shout him out. Lee Gladden Boxing Gym, Gainesville, Florida. He trains Tefimo.
Lopez.
Lopez. Yeah. So him.
Hands,
they in his
hands.
So my cousin Lee Gladden, Milk. My cousin KG. They the same person. Milk Gladden, Lee Gladden. He's in the Marines Boxing Hall of Fame. That people know that boxing runs very deep in my family. So I do have a little bit more insight, and I'm not an outlooker. But that nigga got knocked out. No, it was a good fight before that. Of course, everybody get caught. I've been knocked out before. I'm pretty sure both of y'all probably been knocked out before.
Life happened.
I got knocked out playing football. I ain't never been knocked out by a hand.
Hey. I got knocked out by a skateboard. So
I ain't never been knocked out, but I got my ass whooped before.
Yeah. I
ain't never been knocked out cold.
I'm just saying.
I done took an L before. Like
I'm just saying,
like a clear L too, not a debatable.
Yeah,
you thought this was a debatable, like no, like a clean L. It's okay though.
Nah, I'm just. I would preface this with, you know what I mean, he'll whoop my ass 7 days a week, up and down. This is what he do. This is what he trained for. I train to get on here and talk shit with y'all. With that being said, we keep that barbershop mentality. I done got my ass whipped before, or I know y'all probably got your ass beat by your parents before, and then when your cousins come around, hey, how was you yelling? Like who, you know what I mean? So seeing the videos, I mean, seeing it live,
don't none of that shit change,
kind of funny.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, hey, man,
like,
it happens.
And the thing that I saw, like he was moving sharp. It was just his power wasn't there. Like, because if you see right before the knockout punch, he connected with a left to homie jaw, and dude ate it, and that overhand right came and it was a wrap.
Flush. But he circled into that too.
Yeah.
That's when, so like when you throw a punch, you slip. So he slipped right into it. But I would like to also put this out there. Here's a quick story. Me and my ex, we were on a cruise, and we went dancing, and then we went to the casino. While we were at the casino, she was like, she was wearing a romper, and she was like, oh, like my she was wearing a dress. I mean, and she was wearing those kind of like biker shorts under the dress. So if we walking up the steps, nobody could really look. So the biker shorts kept riding up. So she was saying, like, can we go back to the room so I can change real quick? Oh, why don't you just like pull them down and like kind of like, I don't know. Being a man trying to mansplain her how she gonna wear her clothes. That's where I was wrong in the first place.
Right.
So
just talk about some shit you ain't know nothing about.
So, and this is funny. I don't think I've ever really like told anybody about this because I mean it's not embarrassing, but so I'm like, here, just do this, and I put my hand under her dress and tried to pull the one like pant leg down a little bit because I'm thinking they just like compression shorts, and she's super ticklish, and she was like, oh, what you doing? Like did one of these and caught me on my jaw, and I went to sleep. Like tapped me. It did not hurt at all, my nigga. I went to sleep on the bed. She said I took 2 steps forward, and then all she saw was this. And she thought I was playing, and no, I was really knocked the fuck out. She caught me with an elbow right on my jaw. So she took till probably 2 because me and we broke up over a year ago. But probably a year before we broke up, she to this day he you know what I mean, he say I knocked him out. He like saying I knocked him out. No, so then we go back watching UFC. I got to show you this fight just so you understand. When Anderson Silva and Chris Weidman fought, Anderson Silva dropping his hands playing with boy, he swing or Chris Weidman swing and miss. Anderson Silva smile at him and he hit him like this, just a little
with
flick.
The back. I know exactly what fight you're talking about.
And he went to. It don't take that much to get touched on the jaw for you to go to sleep.
Yo, so hold up, wait. So, time out. You telling me?
Nigga, I got knocked the fuck out by a Puerto Rican woman from Northeast Philly.
I'm about to say
from Bustleton.
That your ex
knocked me the fuck out.
Sleep with a love tap. It wasn't even
no headache, no nothing, no headache, no. I got knocked out by a Puerto Rican chick from Bustleton.
She gave you that NyQuil.
Shit!
Sniffling, sneezing, coughing stuff.
So
my jaw didn't hurt afterwards. She just caught me on that elasticity right there, and I went to sleep.
That's hard.
Yo,
that's hard right
that's
there.
Bad. That's bad.
Yeah, that's definitely bad. Yo, so one of our viewers, my folks, Karen said, "Damn, a skateboard! You got knocked out by a skateboard, bro."
Yeah, I was getting that. So, all right, so KP know me. Back in my prime, y'all gonna jump who? Wow. Y'all not jumping.
So, bro's the angry light skinned dude. Like, you know, the dude. No, hold on. I'm gonna give it to him and then I'll let you follow up. So, like, you know, the light skinned boy that's like, he real quick to remind you he not light skinned. Like, that's my man right there.
I'm black too.
he got me tripped. He got me twisted. Let me show. Like he's that guy 100%.
So remember when Drake was like, "Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dog nigga." That's
yeah.
But yeah. So I was at a party out somewhere. Whoopty whoop, dance with this girl, trying to get her number.
Whoopty whoop.
You sound like you're from Compton right now.
It was either that or blase blah. Whichever one was gonna run with.
We gonna go with whoopty whoop because when you say blase blah, you're gonna think that you old and shit.
So I'm dancing with Shorty. My man's was like, "Hey yo, that's his girl." She like, "That's not, you know what I mean? That's not my man's. We broke up, whatever." So I'm like, "All right, you know what? I'm not with nowhere. This is not my area. This is not my folks. This is another high school's party. I'm gonna make an exit before any of us do something stupid." So I go to leave. Bro, follow me outside. Obviously, the odds is on his side because he know people here. So I start fucking him up. Bink, 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 beating the shit out of him. He pressed me. I didn't hit first. You know what I mean? He swung, dipped it. Mind y'all, I was a whole wrestler in high school. I knew my shit. Fucking this dude up. All I heard was, and I knew it was a white boy because the nigga said, "Hey, tough guy." I look up and all I see is skateboard trucks. Boom!
Hey, tough guy.
Hey, tough guy. That's all she wrote. So I got a little. Y'all probably can't even see. I got a little Harry Potter scar in my shit. Hit me right. Boom. So then they whooping my ass, right? I'm never one nigga. I don't give a fuck that nigga Thomas. He know exactly who he is. So the nigga I'm with, Thomas, talking about after I come to and I'm like my face, because your face bleed crazy. So my face all bloody. I hop back up and I'm like, "Yo, like, how come you don't got no dirt on your shins, my nigga? Like you not beat up too?" And he was, hey, D Hood, don't worry, you hit one of them. Bro.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Did he give you credit?
My nigga.
Yo.
I whooped his motherfucking ass.
It's just literally no other way to handle that situation. Like,
don't worry, I hit one of them.
Don't watch me get beat the fuck up and then give me credit for what I did do.
No. It was only 3 people. We could have handled that, bro. It was only 3 of them. You would have thought I was getting my ass whipped by the whole party. It was 3 people. I could take 2.
Yo,
give me like 30 seconds to get myself. You know what I mean? Buy me some time.
Got one of them. Yeah. No, Thomas needs ass whooped. Like, no, fuck his
ass.
I promise you this, Thomas. If you on this stream, log the fuck off. Like, if you say this, I don't care. Whatever. If this shit found your motherfucking Facebook feed, Thomas, log the fuck off right now. Because we gonna find you and whoop your ass again. Like, like, that is not okay. Like, no, man. Like, I'm mad as shit at Thomas right now. Like, don't ever give me an update on what I know I just did.
Nigga said, I'll never forget this shit. I'm like all hazy. I got blood in my eyes and stuff. He was like, "Yo, don't worry." He was like, "Yo, D-Hood, don't worry. You hit one of them." What?
And then he gonna call you D-Hood. Like, get off I'll beat you. Yo. There's so many things wrong with Thomas and the way he handled that.
It's crazy that you how you saying this shit because you in the party. Like, and I'm envisioning this shit, and I'm envisioning the music still playing, and then him saying, "But don't worry, D-Hood, you hit one of them."
Bro.
Yeah. I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yeah. Why am I laid down? Why am I laid down in the Maze Landing parking lot with blood on my face? Let's take it back to 3 hours ago.
Oh man!
And then some Kirk Franklin come on.
We fall down.
That ain't even Kirk Franklin, but we get it.
I know. No, I just had to go with gospel. I know that wasn't Kirk Franklin. I think that's Marvin Sapp, right? Yeah.
Nah, that's Donnie McClurkin.
That's Donnie. All right. See, look, I don't know nothing about Jesus songs. That's another episode. We ain't going to get into that today. I don't want to lose all 9 of our viewers right this second. I don't think that's a very good idea.
I have a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all. This is another music related one, and I think me and you have had this conversation before, but I would like to open the floor for a conversation that's not really spoken on. Who do y'all think is the most, or if you have this opinion, who's the most improved rapper of all time? Most improved from like the time they came out. I got two, and I have very sound arguments for my two.
I'm not gonna say of all time, but
I
feel like the person who improved the most since I started listening to him till now, Sheek Louch.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Sheek
I
Louch.
knew you were gonna say that.
Because I remember who was the fuck Sheek walked around with an oven. What? And now, like
yo. Actually, I got three. My fault. I got. Yeah, my fault. I got
problem. Like that last Locks album, he carried that album, in my opinion.
I agree.
In my opinion, he carried that album. Like it was like just the same nigga. Like seriously, yo, Sheek did his thing. Like he's definitely made a huge improvement over however many years the Lock's been out.
I would agree with that. Literally anything _podcast on Instagram. Same thing on Twitch. Podcast for the people. Literally anything podcast on YouTube. Please follow us at this time if you are not already. Most improved. Damn, go ahead. Hey, give me one of yours because I actually got to think about that.
I'm gonna give you my three, and I'm gonna break it down nice and quick. One, I'm no order. I think Big Sean deserves to be in that argument from the time that he got out to the like the body of. He always could rap. I'm not saying that he was trash to begin with, but just like that kind of like cookie cutter corny lane. Like I need a radio single. He
stepped up. I know what you're saying. I can respect that. No, that's easy enough. I respect that.
God rested the departed Mac Miller. I think he's in that same.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Think about from when he came out to even his verse on the Prime album. Like, you know what I mean? Like if Royce is coming to you for a verse, Primo's coming to you for a verse, you're doing something right.
Right.
And then I just thought of one and you put me onto this actually. And I was like, I ain't listen to that bullshit. If in 10 years ago, if you would have told me that Dipset was going to do a freestyle for Nike, Cam wasn't going to say some bullshit, Jim was going to have the hardest verse, and Joel's verse was going to be trash, I would have slapped you and your mom. Jim Jones, his last 3 albums, and his eyes, I always give credit when credit is due. You put me onto that. Jim Jones' last 3 albums have been tough.
Listen, and I'm gonna pay it forward. I know cuz ain't on Facebook, so I know he not on here, but shout out to my cousin, because that motherfucker consistently told me, listen to Jim, yo. Listen to Jim, yo. Like Jim, listen to Jim. And then on that, like that, oh man, bro, go in on the last couple albums. Like, and he was one of the ones I was thinking of as I was sitting here. Definitely, I was not a Jim Jones fan
either.
And like the thing I knew Jim Jones for the most was see Jimmy Jones fronting in the John Cletas, like on the 357 John. Yeah, like that was fuck out of here. I'm not listening to no Jim Jones, but he been rocking for these last couple albums. I gotta give my guys props. Yo, so I sent y'all a meme in the group text the other day, and this is kind of on the opposite side of what you're talking about, dudes that are most improved. Who are some dudes that fell off like crazy fast? And I'm gonna say Dave East to start, because what the fuck happened? Like he just can't rap no more. Like what the fuck?
Yo, I think ever since Faison Love been talking shit about him, he just like y'all
knew Faison Love is Cuban?
Big Worm is Cuban?
Big Worm is fucking Cuban, my nigga.
He's Cuban B?
He's Cuban B.
Yo. Faison is a legal leopard Cuban.
Damn. He's also a hater too. But
yeah, he's a huge hater.
Like he's a big fucking hater. But Dave East fell off so fast. Like it's like he took his first acting job and forgot how to rap. What happened? Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, the only person who's bigger fall off for me recently is Chance. And
that album just wasn't good. That's all.
I'm about to say, I haven't even given up on Chance. I need him to bounce back from that awful project he put out. Mm-hmm. And mind you, I've talked to people, shout out to my cousin, said, I don't know if you want to hear it, said, my cousin was like, no, this album fire. Like, and this was after I had listened to it. And I went back and tried to listen to it again on the strength of me really having a strong respect for that brother's musical opinion. But, like, I just had to disagree. That shit was trash.
Yeah.
Like,
It might have been an okay project if what's the joint that came out before it?
Coloring Book.
If Coloring Book didn't come out, we have Coloring Book was immaculate. So it
was the perfect follow-up to Acid Rap. It showed
perfect.
A little bit of growth, but it still had some tinges of Acid Rap in it. Like, you still can see some of that. Like, this looked like a whole new artist, bro. Like, I was frustrated with that, yo.
An artist for me that I would have said have like I was like almost like not necessarily that they fell off, they still rap their ass off, but it's like, what are you doing at this point? I would have, but now that I'm thinking about it, bro really been bodying features for the last 2 years. Wayne has been smoking features.
I can't get Wayne on a Wayne project. You're right about that, but
no,
I'll still put Wayne on the feature. I'll still put Wayne on the feature.
If you listen to Blood Walk by YG, went off on there. I love his verse on What's Poppin' even. I mean, and I know you know this about me. I've been listening to Jack Harlow for like the last 4 years.
Yeah, you mentioned Jack Harlow to me before anybody did.
Mm-hmm. Even like well before What's Poppin'. Like I would have said Wayne because Carter 5 wasn't that great. I loved Funeral. I still listen to Funeral like that shit just came out.
I haven't really given that John a serious chance. Hey, you want to hear something crazy, Hood?
What's that?
Left don't like Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack.
Nah, it's like the first 4 songs on there I fuck with. I'm just not a fan of that Chicago wave. Like, it just don't work for me.
G Herbo had one of the best verses I've heard from him.
Mind you, I hate G Herbo. I'm not even gonna sit up here and tell you. I'm an old nigga when it comes to that. I don't fuck with G Herbo, but that song on that album is fire.
And Bump J was on there talking. Bump J felt like he never went to prison.
Bump J been spitting crazy for years. I've been fucked with Bump J, but I'm not a huge G Herbo fan just because nephew, I see you on here. No, the sound just ain't my style, bro. It is what it is.
But you don't like the intro? You don't like the intro?
I fucked
no,
with
like I'm saying, it started off like the album started off great.
No, I mean the G Herbo intro with the Hove sample on it. I do it for the haves and the half. Now he was on there talking.
It don't even resonate with me because like it just didn't do it for me at all. So like once I got past maybe the 4th or 5th song, it was just like skip. Like sorry.
That was an interesting conversation. I had to bring that up in this forum because I wanted to see, what other people thought about or at least what my man Hood thought about it. Like within
Scorpion Bricks, way before Aubrey double disc 40 on my lap clap sound like 40 did the.
Yo, that is flawless. Like you talk about I try not to talk about who because I know I sound Stanish when I discuss this brother, but he rap different than you niggas. Like, it's effortless. It's not I'm trying to do this or I'm trying to do that. It's just, bruh, I just rapped. Try and do better. Like, what you gonna do with that? Like, and he's so fucking consistent, man. Like, I can't vibe with motherfuckers that tell me Jay-Z corny. Say you don't like him.
Yeah.
That's different. Say that's not your cup of tea. That's different. I respect that. But I find it weird when motherfuckers tell me he corny. Like, he's corny though? Like,
how?
Come on, man. Like, and then them be the same motherfuckers that be like, man, Rakim the greatest MC ever. Like, man, sit your dumb ass down somewhere, man. Like, I mean, you ever like they only been on one song together. You remember how that song went? Things the same for gangsters. I'm a little too famous to shoot these pranksters. All these rap singers, like, come on, man. Like what? Like
Rakim snapped on that. Rakim snapped on that verse though.
He did. No, I'm not saying Kim.
Yeah,
was
Rakim went
fire,
crazy on there.
But like what I'm telling you is that there's a way you go about shit, and like my guy goes about shit in a way that's just flawless on a lot of levels, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just, but you know, I digress. I could do that shit all night.
I made a post like when I was like, Hope didn't have to do that, so I didn't even put his name in it. I put the Scorpion Bricks way before Aubrey doubled. I put that whole little line, and this kid Lamar went to high school. Was who like he put mad flame emo. You said who said that? And I was like, Hove. And he's like, oh, never mind. You a bitch ass nigga for that, bro. I should slap you. What kind of corny ass person are you?
Like and it's funny, like because you got people who are like super duper Hove fanatics and people who like. I remember I almost got into a fucking fight in school. Like I was going to school for aircraft maintenance and shit, and we in class, and it's this boy from Jersey, yo, and he got an attitude with me because I said that Nas bodied a Hove with Ether. Okay. Like I felt like Nas was a better rapper. Okay, this dude really. Like wanted to box. Now, I'm cool with fighting you and fucking you up, but I'm not fighting you
over.
Like,
I'm cool with fighting you, but not over this.
And this is the funny part about the situation, dude. I will beat you the fuck up, but understand that I'm not beating you the fuck up because I like Hove or I like Nas over Hove in this instance. No, I'm about to knock you the fuck out because you're hype about this shit, and you thought that I was the motherfucker to you know what I mean press up
over some niggas that don't give a fuck about neither one of us.
Like,
how about that?
That shit pissed me all the way the fuck off.
Hey man, listen, I get that. Like, so I'm not gonna belabor the point. I'm gonna move on from that. I really don't understand how you could like say you like rap music and say Hove is corny. That's weird to me. Like, I don't. Again, I can't. I could go on about it, but I'm not going to.
But even the people that be like, they're like, oh, like he a snake. Do you know this man? What did he do to you?
The other weird shit I don't get. Like, none of you have ever met this brother, and yet y'all all know his personal business.
You know who has? But
yeah, but see,
I digress.
What? Yeah. Hey, man, listen, that's a light flex. I ain't mad at it.
I met DMX.
But
oh, DMX is my favorite crackhead of all time. But
yes,
continue.
First off, Earl the Ex-Con is the most like one of the most game changer artists in the history of music, like any genre. Like nobody did the shit that he did within that 2-year span. Like he was the only nigga you can mention in the same sentence with Hove during that time. You couldn't even have that discussion. And if you really want to look at the numbers, he might have actually like been better than Hove during that time.
He was, because Hove's second album wasn't really it.
Yeah.
Hove's second album was literally because you know the whole thing with J. Cole letting Nas down over She Got a Good Thing. Like that was right. Hove's whole second album was a whole lot of She Got a Good Things.
Right.
I know what girls like. Come on, bro. You can't go from Can't Knock the Hustle to I Know What Girls Like.
So all right. So here's the thing, right? I agree. Volume 1 was a huge fucking disappointment in the pantheon of Jay-Z albums and what you saw he could do versus what you got out of that album. But my guy, the song Streets is Watching, like the song Streets is Watching, bro. What the fuck? Do you hear him talking on that shit? Like,
right.
Never has one song, for me personally, this is just me. I can't speak to nobody else's opinion. One song, and I can't even say one song, it's really 2 songs, because Where I'm From and Streets is Watching make volume 1 a fucking must-have for me. Like, those 2 songs are so good that you gotta have that album somewhere within your discussion. Like, man, like, and he got some little small gent, like the joint with Too Short is in there.
Yeah,
like,
what's that? A million.
A Million One.
Yeah.
A Million Questions. Friend of Foe 2, which is light, but still
Yeah.
Like, oh man, like he's got jewels on that. Like, so for the boys like in the sunshine and that shit, Face Off is on there. Yo, I was on a post on Twitter on a tweet. Somebody said Face Off, Sauce Money, and Jay-Z, or Super Lyrical, Black Thought, and Big Pun. That was the discussion. Now, I'll tell you what I said. I said lyrically, as far as like layered material, it's easily Super Lyrical. It's easily Thought and Pun. But my God, now see, Hood, you probably can't relate to this, but my brother know, because we old niggas. If you was outside
when that shit came out,
when Face Off was popping, like if you was really out in these streets when Face Off was, man, listen. Oh, thing get filthy and Bobby dances when Face Off. Come on, like, I
need to bring this to your attention. I need to, and this is something that I thought about days ago, and I couldn't wait to see y'all faces when I bring this up. So, keeping it a bean, y'all are about a generation and a half older than me, right? That's not even a light jab or nothing. There's this thing that I feel like people in my generation carry. I'm 27. Do you understand? So you know that I'm a huge hip hop historian, or even a music historian. Like I love Korn, I love Alice in Chains, I love Nirvana. Like I'm a music person through and through. How y'all being around when Backstage came out? Y'all was old enough, right? Y'all being I was 10, 11 when Fade to Black came out. But when I tell you, I know that movie word for word from when it came out. I had to have that, right?
Right.
There's somebody in America that's my age. They put on Backstage for the first time, and their mother was backstage showing titties. I'm glad it wasn't mine.
Yo, I had no idea where you were going with that. I love where it ended up. Holy shit.
Yo.
Yo, that's like Freaknik, dog. Like, yo, that's
right.
Like Freaknik or the Greek picnic and shit. Like when the Greek was popping back in the day, like it's some videos out there. Some people's moms and shit on the back of a motorcycle with their titties out. Like, yo.
Yeah, it's some camcorder videos that some moms hope don't never flourish or show up in any way, shape, or form. Like real shit. Like I promise you, Hood. Like the Platt during the Greek in the fucking mid 90s was a different type of situation. It's a whole lot of Law and Order SVU cases out there, bitch. That's all I'm saying. Like it's like it could have been a fucking field day out there. It's a lot of those motherfuckers that should have got locked up.
And like the Platt was crazy. Like the Platt, like you can't even explain what the Platt was then. Like, because if you go to the Platt now, like the Platt be cool and
it's light. It's light,
but it's so light compared to what the fuck the Greek was. Then the crazy shit is everywhere in the city, because fucking Club McDonald's. Anybody?
Go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you go off. Go off.
Our age know exactly what Club McDonald's is. Now, if you not from Philly, you like, what the fuck is Club McDonald's? McDonald's on Broad and Diamond. That shit.
Yeah,
it was fucking traffic, man. Like it's like everybody.
You couldn't ride down Broad Street 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night if you was riding through that part, because you was going to have to go around because the whole block was just wild. Like you talking like every club let out. You hungry? Oh, it's only one McDonald's open. We going there. Yeah, and that's where everybody was. Now I'm sure in Jersey they had something similar for whatever the night type situation was. But like Club McDonald's was so legendary, like they had to stop that shit, bro. Like that, like the police was just on their John, like we're just not gonna keep coming here every week, y'all. Like just
y'all gotta deal with this or
like
earlier.
Yeah, like y'all either gonna have to deal with our ignorance and nuisance, or y'all gonna have to not have this shit open because we don't give a fuck, and clearly y'all don't neither. And we didn't. Like it was like, I mean, that shit was fire, bro. Like
all that action.
Like I said, like if you was outside, then like
Mm-hmm.
we gonna have a throwback episode only because it's 2 old niggas and 1 young nigga, and you just gonna have to take that ride with us, bro. Like that's all. You just gonna have to take that ride with us, man.
Yeah, take that ride.
I promise you,
in my maroon
shit
cutlass.
was different.
In my maroon cutlass, dog.
Oh man,
Charlie,
remember
nigga.
when that shit ran out of gas and we ain't know what the fuck was wrong with it?
Yo, I remember when
you talking about 2 young stupid motherfuckers, bro. Car, we think everything wrong with the car. Ain't nothing wrong with this shit, but the gas meter broke. We like it's the alternator, it's the starter. It's like we became whole ass mechanics out that motherfucker. Like you couldn't tell us we didn't own body shops, nigga. We was out there talking crazy. We get that shit together. Oh no, the gas needle broke. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like that's all that was. We could have been out.
Yo, but I love that car. That shit had the greatest stash spot. The greatest, like, I mean, oh my God. Yo, funny story, right? So, me, Tone, and who the fuck was with us? My man, me. We go down to, what was it? Baja Beach Club at the time or whatever? No, Chrome. Remember Chrome on Delaware Avenue? We go down there. So, we show up early because we didn't want to pay the. I mean, we was broke back in the day, so we show up there a little early. You pay a little bit less to go in, and like my man Meat, he was the only one who was licensed to carry at the time. So he like, yo, can where can I put the joint at? So my glove box. On the right hand side, I mean, you open that joint, but then the whole glove box pulled out, and it was like a slot inside there. You put the joint in there, but for some reason, this dumbass didn't take his holster off. We go in the club, he get patted down. Everybody, we ain't got nothing or whatever. So I'm on the far side of the club. I'm all in this chick ear. I'm going in like, yeah, let me get this number, whatever. And then
back when we wrote numbers on paper. Go ahead.
So I hear in the background.
That's how old this story is, yo. Numbers on paper.
I turn around and security got my man Meat hemmed up and told like, yo, that's my man. Like, so now I'm looking like shit. The number, like I was trying.
They hemmed him up over the holster.
Yeah, because him and some dude would get into an argument and shit. The boy was like, it is what it is. We about it. So Meat pulls up his shirt like, nigga, it is what it is. It's in the car.
He hit him with the $3. It's in the car.
It's in the car. This shit's in the car right now. So he hit him with that. The boy goes and tell the bouncer, he got a gun in the club. He got a gun in the club. Like, no, we don't got no gun in the club.
I am just a beach ass nigga.
So now they kicking Meat out, and I can't just. We came together. So
no, we showed up as a unit. We gotta leave as a unit.
We just spent this bread to get in here. We ain't even been in here 10 minutes. But like for me, this shit was pissing me off because it's like, how you getting the beef 10 minutes into the fucking club?
That's me.
And then we get kicked. Everybody gets kicked the fuck out. Like, so now we outside, and this is where the light skinned nigga that ain't light skinned in his mind comes out. We talking about Pretty Tony.
Oh yeah, Tone.
Yeah,
Tone.
This fucking model ass Rick the Model Martel ass nigga, like he out here like angry, like no, this shit not gonna go down like that. Like we ain't even get to the car because they outside still talking shit. Tone pick up a bottle.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
Yo, first off, we got put out for guns, and the light skinned nigga pick up a bottle. Y'all motherfuckers, bitch.
Yo,
hold on. Look, that's kind of shit create a nigga like Hood who be like, no, you ain't gonna treat me like the rest of these like.
Yo, yeah, because I can fight in real life.
Yo,
Like I could fight in real life.
he grabbed that bottle, but it was like because dude was talking extra. While Meat is arguing with dude and Tone is cracking bottles, like I'm on the phone. Yo,
no man said I'm.
We down Old City. No, we got a couple problems or whatever. Matter of fact, because my folks was in Old City, they in Old City. We down here at Chrome. Y'all like a couple minutes away. Yeah,
this brother. You got the whistle.
Yo,
yeah,
but it was just
just goofy,
and I was just so mad. Like the shit that pissed me off at the end of the day, like I'm just screaming at Meat like, dog, you guys kick the fuck out. I was getting the girl number, nigga.
You was on Yam mission. You wasn't trying. Like, you wasn't worried about nobody fight. You was see y'all.
Yo, it was.
You wasn't thinking about that shit. You was fake for the cause right there. Like, yeah, no, I gotta go help my man. But meet me out front in like 10 minutes though.
No, you remember the part on Friday when he was like, I had that shit right here. Nigga, you ain't
had shit.
That's what that shit was at that moment. Like, dog, you fucking kidding me, man. I had it right here.
I was about to close the deal and you ain't had shit.
I whooped his ass.
That is hilarious. Fellas, we have hit 2 hours. That was real easy too, man. I didn't even realize I see the time, but the time don't feel like that. But like I said, I think this is good. I think we can cap it here at 2. I don't want to overdo it and shit. And like I said, next week, podcast for the people, literally anything podcast on YouTube, literally anything _podcast on Instagram and Twitch. Please follow those. All 3 of us will be posting that shit on the pages. I gave both of y'all admin privileges so y'all can post shit.
Hey man, do your thing. You let Lefty get them bars off, my nigga. Let me get mine off real quick.
All right, see now. Listen, right now, watch this. Right, I'm about to show you how.
I don't want the video because I don't know what you gonna play.
My video didn't even have sound, bro. It was just like you.
I'm about to say he didn't get like all we saw was the video. I heard the sound, but clearly y'all didn't. So I wasn't going like make it uneven. Like y'all niggas can have Freestyle Monday next or Freestyle Thursday next week. Like right 16. And then we'll just show up with that. Like I don't give a fuck, but I didn't like.
I'm just fucking with you.
I didn't slight you though, bro.
Because there's somebody on there like, damn, how come the light skin they can get the rap? They punched on him for 20 minutes.
See, we're gonna do this forever. Like this is not a colorism place. We don't worry about complexions. You light, I'm brown. I guess Mike would be considered like dark brown or medium brown. Like
chocolate, because that's not what we do over here.
Well, first off, you are my big brother, so no, we not doing that. But yeah, no. So, like I said, man, shout out to everybody who checked us out today. Absolutely. Everybody who was with us throughout these couple of hours. Your time and your attention is much appreciated. We promise you it is. Shout out to anybody that sent us text messages, emails, inboxes, phone calls, comments on social media for to promote business or just to send us good energy. It is appreciated 100% from everybody. Any parting words, good brothers?
That's my header. You come over here, you're gonna get chopped up. You feel me?
That dog looked like it got 4 bodies. I'm cool. Don't even tell me about that dog's history.
3.5 because one of them was a child.
We see, you talking too much. This is on worldwide www. Like that's what that means.
Al Gore internet.
Like I don't want you. Don't
talk. You got a teen wolf.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like this motherfucker got like the Richard Henson dogs and like.
Nah,
they got that shit popping.
Like I got a Wolf of Wall Street right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Dogs and shit.
You definitely got that.
I want to definitely shout. I want to shout us out. Definitely, I want to shout everybody out that tuned in. If you tuned in for 1 second, like we still appreciate that. Look, I was seeing a whole bunch of people that I didn't even know really rock with me like that, sharing the live or whatever. So I definitely want to salute everybody, and it's all positive energy over here. Besides that bitch ass nigga Thomas, that's all I got.
No, yeah, like real shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I said, Thomas, if you ever come across this podcast, I don't care what platform it's on. I don't care what medium you find us in. Fuck you, Thomas. Cut this shit off now. And I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart.
He's lucky I can't remember his last name. He's lucky I can't remember his last name.
Like, and that is the most honest to God thing ever.
Energy and shit for Thomas.
Like, fuck Thomas. Like, real shit.
I'm gonna get a Frank Thomas t-shirt made.
Fucking bottle, dog.
So, yo, Miz, any parting shots, good brother? Anything to add before we close it down?
I want to thank my folks from work that tuned in, from the many different depots or whatnot. I want to thank it's somebody special on here watching right now.
Shit, special. We love when they special.
Yeah, I mean, she always gonna be special. So, she know who she is. I don't gotta say your name, but
you know who you are. That was a light skin shout out. I ain't gonna hold you.
But you're a hater.
No, I'm an asshole. Those are two different things.
True.
And this, as soon as we get off, I'm like, oh, so you're not gonna say my name in front of 9 people. You're not gonna say my name in front of 9 people.
No, she ain't gonna say 9 people. She gonna say the world, and you gonna be like. You're gonna be like, it was 9 motherfuckers on there.
Who is the niggas? Who is the niggas to what we got?
Okay, since y'all put me on the spot and shit.
Yeah, don't stop letting us influence you. You gonna say a lot of stupid shit on these podcasts if you let us influence you, because we are shit starters. Right, like from the rip.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
okay, well then,
it is.
Talk,
I mean,
nigga.
that's who she is. Hi, Pam.
Talk, nigga.
Hi, Pam. How you doing? Hey, baby.
Hi, Pam.
Love you.
Hi, Pam. He love you.
Yeah.
No, but listen, y'all. Like I said, 2 hours and 6 minutes. Quite a few viewers. Quite a few likes. A bunch of comments. Thank you for rocking with us. We'll definitely be here next Thursday. But if I can cook up some shit, we might be here Monday. I don't know about y'all with y'all schedules. Mike, I know what you doing with your schedule. But Hood, I don't know what's up with you, bro.
Hey, bro. I'm with it.
So we might cook up Monday, but if we don't cook up Monday, we definitely cooking up on Thursday. Right. Like I said, we cooking up on YouTube, we cooking up on Twitch, we right here on Facebook. We gonna share these links, like these pages, show us this love. We out here trying to grind. If you have any worthy nominees for what we're going to be doing at the end of the month, please email them to us. The email is on the page. Literally anything podcast for the people, Facebook page. If you're here, that means you found it already. You should be sharing it. You should be making sure other people find it. You should be making sure they down with our mission. We should be making sure you're getting plugged. You should be making sure all these things are happening, because we will be making sure as well that we will be here again next Thursday for sure. Time to be announced. We might go earlier. I didn't expect to be on here for 2 hours. So if 2 hours is the love, we might go 7 to 9. Because my friends in their 40s, some of them motherfuckers fell asleep for sure. So I wanna make sure we maximize shit. So we definitely gonna have an announcement for what it's hitting for. But like I said, thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate your time. Y'all stay on. I'm gonna end this live. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all next Thursday. Literally anything. Signing off.